Okay. Some of you that's into the holiday, it's not really my thing. But for those of you who are, I guess I should say, happy holiday to those of you who are into it. I'm not. Okay. Now, I try, for my son's sake sometimes, but the way I look at it is, you do good and, to your loved ones. You should be all year long, right? At least you should be trying. All right, now check. I did a live on my TikTok, and so I thought I would come to do it on my YouTube, okay? Just to be fair, since it'll be immediately ready for viewing. Now that I kind of, I cleared I cleared my energy. I did clear the spell, and I did get an opportunity. I got an opportunity to talk with someone to kind of like hash it out and, get to vent it all out. So I did get that opportunity. And so now that I'm done with all that, okay, I'm like, whoo, okay. Cleared the energy, cleared my son's energy, my energy, cleared the space. I, definitely removed the stuff or transmuted it out and all that good old stuff. So, collective, I know that these things are touchy subjects, and it's one of those things of how do you approach this type of thing? It's a challenge, but I remember I had to do something similar before. We have to just accept that, See, a part of the whole thing is they know that you're going to be concerned about looking crazy, right? Because again, when you're dealing with this type of thing or people that are being sneaky with what they're doing, they know that you'll be overly concerned. And so they bank on you all, on us. They bank on us not saying anything. And I remembered that I did that in Las Vegas, Nevada. I did a report. But now this time is going to be a little bit deeper and more elaborate. And now that I'm calm, I did the clearing. I had a chance to talk to someone, kind of vent it all out. And, grounded, cleared it all out. So now I said, well, because they're still doing it, y'all. They still trying to poison us. Yes, it's a thing, people. They're still trying to figure out ways to make us sick. Sick people do that. It's a thing. I didn't know that it was a thing until now. I know it's a thing. Okay, it's a thing. This is why, people will all of a sudden get sick. All you got to do is start paying attention. So why when you fucking with, why you more sickly than you would otherwise normally be? What's up with that? Especially if you're an otherwise healthy person. If you're an otherwise healthy person, why? Weird sensations in your mouth. And it's only happening when you're around a certain somebody. What's that about? Huh? People do it, y'all, and I'm sorry that that's the world that we live in. Okay? They're still up to it. And it's the people that are currently getting karma, and yet they're still up to it. And it's because we are in self-love. It's because we have truth and clarity. It's because we know what they were doing to us. And because for some of us, it's because we've exposed I don't take it lightly. If this is still happening for you all, I've been saying for the last, I don't know how long, this is it. This year is over, right? This is it. And many of you will be moving on, rightly so, because we need to get out of these toxic, fucked up ass environments because it is toxic. If you're living in an environment, you got cold weirdos trying to put shit on your door. That's mental illness. I'm just going to say it. That's the definition when dark magic meets the mentally disturbed. That's why not everybody should have power. Not everybody should even have access to stuff because of this kind of shit right here. Okay? This is why you all hear me get real tough and a little bit raunchy, because it's like, how dare these motherfuckers try to cause harm to me and my son and have the audacity to have a problem with me speaking out. How dare they? I don't know who the fuck these people think they are. Right? So they're trying to, remember I said they're going to keep trying to trigger us? Remember? They think this kind of shit is funny. They ain't going to be thinking it's funny in a few minutes. I'll tell you that now. They ain't going to be thinking it's funny in a few minutes. They ain't going to be thinking it's funny on Christmas Day. Because again, who the fuck do they think they are? Now, remember how I said for us, it's going to be a lot of working on keeping our composure. We're going to have to do a lot of breath work. We're going to have to do a lot of clearing and then doing, because you don't want to be overly emotional and reactive, because again, when dark magic meets the mentally, once again, we're going to have to be as thorough as we can be, but we need to do it. So if you all are going through this kind of stuff, I'm encouraging you to do it. And I'm encouraging you to make sure you're gathering and using every ounce of what you have as you submit. Because see, in terms of me, I tried. See, this is why I know that a lot of heads is about to roll soon, possibly. Possibly by the time I'm getting my son out of here. Because I remember, I had so much on my plate, still trying to heal and deal with all just the bullshit. And so I was like, okay, gotta get him out of here, get him out of here. And so they did some really shisty, skanky, shady shit. Some trickster shit. Reminds me of my siblings. That's kind of why I know what I know. Another video. So, they did that, right? And I was pissed about that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna put a little judgment on that. That's all right. I'm still gonna make it bow and bend to me. And, so I was trying to, okay, get him the hell out of here. Get him the hell out of here. I explained. I tried to be professional. And see, that's what people don't know. I went through that route. I went through the professional and the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Appeal to logic and, win-win situations, and then, put the forefront, the need of the child, the need, as the center of the importance. And it should be in anything. It should be. Okay? So, I tried. I was like, hey, well, first and foremost, I didn't even realize that was happening. So that was skanky. Just on that note, y'all should be on some switch and some shit. Okay. On the other note, then I was like, okay, very well. So this is what has happened. And my son, he doesn't feel safe, and neither do I. And this, and this is happening, and this is happening, and that's, and no. Not to mention, he was already not doing all that great here, because again, what is it? Sticks. And they got a fucking Walmart and shit, nigga. Like, but these motherfuckers don't care. And see, this is the shit. I'm gonna rein all the way into all the shit. Somebody got to do it. Ain't care nothing about that. But see, now that I know that they're all involved, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? That's all making sense. So I think I have to still do another one on the FBI. Okay, because there's a couple things that has to be done in terms of online. Anything to do with online, they say that's the FBI. They govern online shit. So I'm going to have to do another FBI form in terms of like, the stalking, the social media aspect, as well as I may have to even give them like the submittals of like the screenshots and so forth from people coming up to the door, randos and weird, and you know what I'm saying? That shit. Phone numbers. I don't know if they govern like when people are calling you and shit. So then, because I think I want to do it two ways, because truth be told, if I'm just being transparent, I do not trust one thing that I'm seeing as a standard in certain places. Like, I don't trust nothing here, because it's they're too close knit. The little country town with the little country. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't trust none of it. So I'm gonna cover my bases here and not just totally rely on reporting it to, the local. I am gonna report it to the local, but I'm not gonna just rely on that because I don't trust it. I think corruption is there. Okay, I think people know people and so forth, and then they'll, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna even mention that in my complaint, and I'm gonna mention that on the FBI's one, so that they can look into it deeper. And the person that I was talking to, that, I was allowed to vent and kind of, ground myself, like, okay, I feel better. And so they were like, they advised me to, well, they're leaving it up to me to utilize one of their resources. And I'm going to think about it on that side. I'm going to think about it because I may need to. Because again, though my son is going to be, uprooted from here, what is not okay is this terrorism. And so I'm going to bring it into the forefront that possibly management and residents and staff and connected to the ones that I've identified, as well as my bloodline. Some of my bloodline relatives are involved with that, and it's terrorism. I'm going to let them know about my social media. Like, I am a social media creator, and that's what these bitches and niggas has been doing from the gate, nigga. And people pissed. Because I'm going to tell them, I'm going to just say it. I'm going to try to be as cool and clear. And a matter of fact, I'm like, and they're upset. Because all of these schemes, this harassment, this attempted murder, this poison, this trying to make things difficult, all of it is going to naught. It's flopping. And he out of here. And we'll finally be rid of these. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, y'all. But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like, wow, like by the time I'm able to get my son about it, not just this, what y'all are looking at, not just what you're looking at, but I'm talking even grander, bigger than that, bigger than that. I feel like, you know, by the time like shit, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like getting out of jail. It's gonna be like getting out of jail because this shit was crazy, insane. I was grateful for it because it served. You know, I was grateful for the other spot. You know what I'm saying? But now that I know what all this shit is, these niggas are sick, and I got judgment on their head for it. I'm not playing. Now that I know, now that I see, now that I understand, I'm like, oh, okay. I was grateful. It served. But, you know, that crab's in a bucket on top of literally trying to cause me to be sick or my son to be sick so that they can try to get some kind of authority or to have to take over. Like, nigga, please, over my goddamn dead body. And that ain't gonna happen because motherfuckers will drop before I do. Over my goddamn dead body. They ain't gonna touch him. They don't get their hand on shit. Weird asses. And by the time I take him out of here, I'm gonna hire a whole team. I've already been planning for it. Because that's just how serious I am about this shit today, niggas. I've been planning this. Huh? I'm gonna hire a whole team to go in his unit and wipe it clean. And I'm not just talking about clean as in, well, if you move out, you're supposed to clean a unit. Well, that's basic. That's not what I'm talking about. Nope. All together, bitch. Because they ain't gonna be able to retrieve no bio and do nothing. I'm gonna insure that nigga. And whatever is left, I'm gonna transmute it to make it null effect. Because that's not what we doing here. Niggas and bitches, huh? They need to take their ass, get some class. But what they need to do is go learn how to heal, period. Go learn how to heal and stop trying to manifest off of. They need to go learn how to, go within, nigga. Bitch, go, and no, you ain't getting shit. Even the stuff that I don't even want for him, I'm going to have them to pick that shit up and take it to a faraway place. You hear me? To pick it up and take it to a faraway dumpster somewhere. Ain't nobody in shit. Because, again, how dare they try to corner my son or me in some space to try to torture us and cause us to get sick and to try. How dare they? And to sit up there and pretend like that's not what the fuck is happening. Think somebody's stupid. They ain't getting shit. And they're weird. They got their weirdos walking around now. All of a sudden that I'm outside, now weird crackheads and shit, everybody walking around. I saw the nigga on the other side, some weird dude just walking. I'm like, yeah, I know. Before I was outside, it was all quiet. When I first came, it was quiet. Shh, it was quiet. They scared. I would be too. Because you don't come from my life and think I'm going to let this shit be sentient at all. You don't come from my son and think I'm going to let anybody have any goddamn rest. Huh? You don't play with me like that. I know how to take losses. I know how to take rejection. I know how to take all sorts of things. This ain't my first go around on the rodeo. I ain't a thirsty bitch. My life is not predicated on no one individual. That's the journey that I have been on to understand. It's nice to have friends. It's nice to have love. It's nice to have relationships. Those things are beautiful when they are healthy. When they are healthy, when they're balanced, when they're reciprocal, when they're right. But they're equally destructive when they not. You could wind up on the goddamn news because you done fucked around and got with a killer. All in the name of love. Yeah, and they poison your ass. All in the name of some. Because they want that insurance money. All in the Shit. My life ain't predicated. You know, that's for some folks, that's their whole fucking purpose of existing, bitch. They whole get up, nigga. Is if they got a woman and if they got a man, albeit a raggedy piece, you know, don't matter. But like that's their whole goddamn get up. And I'm all for it when it's right. But games, planning people's energies, doing love spells, doing shit to people's kids, not taking that into account, lacking that, that's a sickness that, you know, I believe there's no recovery. You can't come back because you're sick. You can't come back from it. And then what's even more fucked up is sometimes these men, I done told y'all about some of these masculine, you know, in the case of like when they not doing shit, you know, these bitches still be doing it. And they be gullible dum-dums. Even in the case, hey, hi, 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 hi. Oh, wow. Where did y'all all y'all come from? Hi. Hi. What is going on here? Hi. So you're a new one. Hello. Hi. 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 Okay, so you're Siamese, and are you what, tuxedo? You told them about me? Is that what this is? Huh? You told them? Look at these cuties. They're so cute. They came in. Shoot, they came 3 deep. You know what's? She went and told them. This is the one that's been following me around. But she went and told them, her 2 cat homies. She went and told them, okay, y'all can go play. Y'all can go play. Bye. Bye. Look at. Huh. And you know the rule. Let me just go ahead and add that in right now. The rule is that you're not supposed to, you know, feed the cats. That's the rules. The strays. You're not supposed to feed them, okay? Because you can get in trouble. That's the rule, right? That's the rule. We don't care nothing about that dope, you know. We don't care nothing about folks sitting in their car smoking that skunky skunk. We don't care nothing about people going up to folks' doors, putting weird things on doors and Look, it didn't get all of a sudden super active, huh? It got super active, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, it ain't never been that for me. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't for the lack of love. I love big and I love hard. I love big and I love hard. But that is also what's taking advantage about me. So it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's the audacity. And then, like I said, sometimes some of these men, it's the story of ages. It's almost like this shit is on Groundhog's Day. I swear. It's on Groundhog's Day. Same shit. You know, even when they change or they don't want to do certain shit anymore and they be convinced that they bitches, you know what I'm saying, is on that shit. And they don't be. They be hickling and hackling. And as soon as they dumb ass leave, they be up to the same shit. Especially if they came around to give them some money. And then they take their ass, they go do some more goddamn spells because they still on that shit. Because they still mad. You know what I'm saying? They still mad. And it's like, I ain't got time for that. Me and my son, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We don't deserve that. I'm sorry that people are mentally ill or, I don't know, greedy or desperate or all of the above. But we do not deserve that. I'm sorry that they're racist, prejudiced, discriminative against those who are non-Christian or non-Mormon. Like whatever the case is, you know. Sorry. That's not me and my son's problem. That does not give nobody no right to play God in my son's life or my life. Nobody. Where's the other cat? Y'all moving deep tonight. Okay. Bye. Bye. No, I can't feed y'all because it's against the rules. Yeah, it's against the rules. Killing people ain't though. It's against the rules. We're trying to trap people. Ain't. See, look it. Yeah, she's the one that's been following me around. So she done went and got her 2 cat homies. Hi. She was trying to play with me. I was by the tree the other day, and I think she thought I was trying to climb it. And so she climbed the tree and then came and tapped my hand. I was like, oh my God. See, I ain't even paying attention to these weirdos. I'm going to screenshot it. Boom. Before I delete it. You see that? I'm screenshot that so that way when I submit that, that too can be traced. You hear? Clout Killer Gaming Channel. Who this weirdo? I did screenshot it. Where y'all see these people? I screenshot it. See, these are the things that I'm doing. And if you're going through something similar, I recommend you do the same. Because all of that, they can have a fake name all they want. All that shit has an IP address. All that shit is traceable. See how these weirdos, they weird. These are probably the mental patients I'm talking about. I did. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, Mike. Oh, nope, they're behind me. Oh, they're standing behind me. Yeah, all three of them are behind me. Oh, okay, okay. I don't want to step on you. Wow. So y'all my new cat homies or what? You my new cat homies? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, those my cat homies are trying to find them somewhere warm to be. Now I got 3 cat homies. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the update. I said that I would poke in and let y'all know what's going on, and so tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. I gotta do it. So I'm encouraging you all, as awkward and uncomfortable and odd as it all may seem for you, if this is happening to you, you know, report, you take records, you monitor, okay? You do that. Because that's how we're going to get to nipping things in the butt. They bank on people either being afraid or thinking that nobody's going to believe. So you open your mouth, okay? Isn't it sad? And I'm the one that's painted out to be, I kind of smile a little bit because I'm the one that's painted out to be um, someone that can't let go, or someone that's obsessed, or someone that's, one thing and another, the toxic one and all of this. But if people were to stop and actually look at how things actually play out, if they were to do that, then they would know and they would discover, like, okay, but she's not the one y'all saying she ain't done nothing but try to get away from all of you. What do you mean? She ain't done nothing but try, and everybody keep hoovering them the fuck around. She ain't done nothing but try to stop, when folks show their hand, to accept it for what it is, and then just to back up, reroute their life. She ain't calling, she ain't texting, she ain't bugging. So what do you mean they're obsessed? Seems like they're just trying to get away from what it seemed like. Seem like they're trying to rebuild their lives separate from all, these prospective folks. So it seemed like people don't want them to do that. People are trying to keep them limited, restricted, and trapped so that they, and people that's got some real sense and a discerning eye and even just logic will be able to start seeing that. Like, no, it ain't the collective, it's these people. They ain't done nothing but try to get away from all these folks. Starting with they people. Like, okay, bye, bye. So who's obsessed? Obsessed with trying to have proximity. And I think that's sickening. It's sickening. I'm not trying to listen. Motherfuckers, listen to me now. Let's be fair. Okay? Motherfuckers from my umpteen past, I ain't trying to, I don't want no proximity. Why? What for? What? See, that's what I'm trying to say. Why do I need proximity? If I'm healed and I'm whole and I'm free and I'm liberated and I'm living my best life and I'm happy and thriving and woo and I'm all these things. I'm moving on with my life. I'm every woman, it's all in me. If if all of that is the case, why do I want to have proximity? And see, this is what something that's being highlighted to me. Because I'm not seeking to have proximity to anybody that I'm not dealing with. I'm not. I mean, and it's evident that I'm not, though. It's evident that I'm not. And I'm talking about family, past friends, lovers, anybody that I'm just not dealing with anymore. I don't need that. I don't need to see where they're at. I don't need to see where they're living. I don't need to see what they're doing. I don't need to see if they're doing well or not. I don't need to pocket watch them. That's not my business. It's not my business. It's not my business. It's not my business. I don't need that. Because why? Because I have moved on. I'm trying to create and build my world. And that's not it. That's not a part of it. And on top of that, someone like me, I don't like the whole idea of people trying to typecast you. So I like to get as far away from things as I can, because people try to put you there. Like if you're somewhere near and they'll try to like typecast you, like you somebody who just hanging on, you somebody that's just, you know, you just bitter and you hanging on and you just trying. And that's part of why I'm like, see, that's why. That's why there needs to be major distance. So there's no misreading or understanding. It's like, no, life goes on. I'm past my pygmisha years and days and my thirsty bitch, years and days and being weird and allowing men to triangulate me with other women and we all look stupid. I'm past that, because that's what that is, and they all look stupid. Sorry, cutie. And they all look stupid. Sorry. Sorry. But see, you don't understand that till you get in that grown up meat. When you realize like you're doing yourself a disservice, you look stupid. Arguing and fighting with bitches and, you know what I'm saying, stalking bitches and shit like that. You start to realize like, oh, hell no. Nah. Ain't nobody doing that. And the nigga is building up his ego off that shit. And women do it too. This goes both ways. Where's your other cat friend at? Where's the other cat? Where's the other one? Okay. Okay. Say hi. I'll see if I can make them talk like on TikTok. Hey, cutie. Hey. She ain't paying attention to me right now. Hey. All right, y'all. Take care of yourself. Be safe. If you're suspecting that some of that stuff, here's some tips. Okay? Either have wipes in your hands, something so that you don't touch the doorknob. If you're suspecting that people are trying to put shit on your doorknobs, okay, keep some of that on you. Also, like even once you get inside, what you want to do is, if you have like charcoal and preferably if you got some sea salt and alcohol with and you light it up, it's going to turn into like this big flame, right? And it's going to start like burning. So I recommend after you do that, use that fire, because that's going to burn up whatever the fuck is going on. Okay? allow it to go over the entire knob. Anything that you think, kind of wave it through the door, okay? If you're suspecting that people are walking around doing shit to the door to try to, you know what I'm saying, do shit to you or your kid, okay? And do this regularly. And even in terms of like the walkway, again, you suspect that people are throwing shit at the door, putting shit at the door. And if you have a camera, I highly recommend screenshotting or keeping like a recording so you can put that in your reports and your claims, okay? Yeah, because until enough of us do this kind of stuff, these people are going to keep doing this type of shit because they think they can, okay? Because they think they can. Okay, let me get back inside with my boy. I'll keep you all posted about the report, okay? So chances are I'm going to do it in the morning, okay? I'm going to do it in the morning first on the FBI. But then, because I already got one on the FBI, I may have to update that one or do a separate one. And then I'm going to do the other. I'm going to have it all written out, and I'll keep y'all updated on that whole process. Be safe. Keep some wipes, some flames, a torch, a lighter. So address your door daily is what I'm going to say. Address your door daily, because the door is what they have access to, okay? That's what they have the most immediate access to, is the outside, okay? So I highly recommend address your door every day, especially right now, right? So burn that shit off every day, just in case. That's precaution. And if you notice anything weird, before you remove it, take a picture. Okay, if you're able to see and pick up anything. But otherwise, sea salt, on a little tin can, sea salt with alcohol, 90 proof, like a little mountain of salt, light the flame. That's going to destroy anything going, okay? Wave it over it, wipe shit down, sweep the front, do your own spells on the front. I like to do traps because I do have some ongoing traps. So the idiots that are stupid enough to keep trying to do spells on my shit, this is why they're dealing with some of the things they're dealing with now.